Okay, so hi everyone, Senan this and in this video we are going to solve uncommon words from two sentences. So technically you see the solution that I have proposed to you. This two sentences doesn't actually makes sense. You could have 3, 4, 10, 20. You could have a vector of strings but still work fine. What you would have to do that I have written just two sentences, two statements basically. You would have to write that in a for loop or a while loop. A sentence is a string of single space separated words. There are words and those are single space where each word consists only of lowercase letters. Okay, so we can have at most 26 letters. That is not required in this question, but you could still keep that in consideration. A word is uncommon if it appears exactly once in one of these sentences and does not appear in the other sentences. So if you just concatenate these two strings, there's only a single occurrence of that word, which is an uncommon word, right? So given two sentences, S1 and S2, return a list of all the uncommon words and you may return the answer in. So this apple is sweet, this apple is sour. So this apple is common in both. So they cannot be a part of our answer, but sweet and sour, right? These two words are something that is unique in these two sentences. Okay, so apple and banana. So this has two apples, right? So two apples meaning it is not a unique word, it is not an uncommon word, so it is a common word. But banana, it's only occurred once and that is in S2 itself, it's not in S. So your answer is banana. Okay, let's just look at the test case or maybe the constraints. S1 length, S2 length is less than 200. Okay, S1 S2 consists of lowercase English letters and spaces, does not have leading or trailing spaces. Okay, that is also important. All the words in S1 and S2 are separated by a single. The space is the delimiter, right? Now the idea is very simple. You basically take all the sentences, take all the words from those sentences and put that into a map which stores the string and the number of occurrence of that, right? So map is a key value pair, right? The key would be the string itself, but the value would be the number of occurrence of that word in these two sentences. So that is the idea. And all the words which has exactly one occurrence throughout all the sentences is your uncommon word. So that is the whole idea. For this, either you could use what do we say, could use two pointer approach or to extract out the substring, but I'll do something better, which is using the string stream. So the basic usage of string stream is for converting an integer to a string and the other way around, right? So if you have integer in a string format, you can convert that to an integer, and if you have an integer you can convert that to a string. So the idea of this string stream is basically used for conversion of from string to integer or integer to string majorly. That's what I've used it for, but in this case you could also use it for just tracking the words. So what you do, string stream, this is an object like if you have worked C++, so you see cout and cin, right? Cout and cin, right? So cout and cin are what? These are IO stream objects, right? Stream object. Similarly, like cin and cout, string stream istream1 and istream2 is also a string stream object. So if you look at the inheritance of how the string stream is there, you would understand what I'm trying to say. Istream, that is input stream 1 and input stream 2. You could actually, what you can do is append this with I, because you're just taking an input, right, in a way from this S1 and S2. So this also works. So istream1 S1 and istream2 S2. So this istream1 now contains a list of words are separated by, what do we say, space. Now I take a temporary string, right, and an unordered map. So what I do is while istream of 1 has a word inside it, I'll store that into temp and I'll say mpp temp plus plus. Similarly, what I could do is I could do this as well, istream2, and put that word in the temp, and I'll again increase the value in that in the map. So this is quite straightforward, and you could actually do this in a single line like this. Okay, by doing like this it just looks more cleaner. Now what you do is you create a vector string and answer. That is what you have to actually return answer. And what you do is you just answer dot pushback. You find if that lm dot second, that means the value of this element in the map, is equal to 1. So what you do, you push that string into your answer, and that is what you return, right? So this whole idea. Okay, this is accepted, 100% accepted. So this works really fine. What is the time and space? So this vector string would at max contain all the words in this string 1 and string 2. Let's say worst case. So the space complexity for this is s1 plus s2. Similarly for string stream as well, these are using size s1 and size s2, right? So this is using the same amount of space is taken by this s1 and s2. Output answer is also having the same size, and yep, unordered map, the number of words. So in a nutshell, the whole space and time complexity would be big O of the length of string 1 and string 2, right? Because this for loop is going to at max number of words in the string. And let's say the words in the string is maybe a single letter, a two-letter word. So in the worst case, you would have to go through this for all the characters. That's in the worst case, and that won't exactly be the case every time. So yep, the time and space complexity is both big O of s1 dot size plus s2 dot size for the worst case, right? Yep. So since you're given this, so we can actually, this is a brute force way and this. So yep. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.